Welcome back, lads. Now, we all want to get better at FIFA, but we can't just watch the pro players. We have to understand why they do certain actions and how we can add that to our gameplay. So, we're going to go watch some FC Pro Open action. We're going to watch the pros do their magic, and I'm going to give you 6 things that you need to learn if you want to start attacking like a pro. Alright, so first thing, you need to learn how to create space, lads. You don't have to learn how to do 20 skill moves, you don't have to pass at 100 miles an hour, but you need to know where to shift the ball in order to create space on the pitch. So, Tex is playing right now in the FC Pro Open, and I'll show you that he consistently gets the ball out wide to Nico Williams. And what this does, if he dribbles it into the corner of the pitch, it drags the fullback away from the centre back. So that creates space in this area. But also, by dribbling the ball into the edges of the pitch, he has basically taken his opponent's midfielders away from the centre as well. So this movement has created space in the middle where he actually wants to take the ball and hurt his opponent. Now, the pass will go back into the centre. And as you can see, boys, and you'll find this a lot in your FIFA matches, everyone seems to be defending with a low block. A low block in football is where you'll see like 8 to 10 defenders all shoved far back, basically parking the bus. And this can be quite hard to break down if you're not shifting the ball around like this. So, Tex will get the ball back out to Nico Williams here. A little bit of space has been created yet again. Ball will go into Bonmati, cheeky RB dribble, pass inside to Pina, extra pass to Mbappe, and a cheeky goal for the lad. The second thing that you need to learn, lads, is the power of decoys. You have to be unpredictable. You have to hide the real intention of what you want to do by utilizing a decoy, lads. The issue with a lot of weaker FIFA players is that they are so fixated on the one player in their team, or they're super fixated on the same style of movement, the same over-the-top balls. Now, to be a better FIFA player, you have to start faking what you want to do. So I'm going to give you an example real quick of a pro player that actually attacks really badly and does something we all seem to do. So PH in here wins the ball back, alright, and then he goes on a counter attack. Now, he's trying to pass through the middle, but he's super fixated on passing to his striker. But as you can see, De Jong is already tracking that pass, so of course he intercepts it really easily. Now, watch what Bozinho does when he picks up the ball. So, when he's attacking, he fakes the Mbappe run. Right, he makes it look like he's going to pass to Mbappe, who is in a dangerous position, but instead he passes inside, creates that space, right, passes again to another person in the inside, and he's actually super unlucky not to score the low driven here. But the reason he had the space to dribble down the center and shoot with the low driven playstyle was because of this fake decoy from Mbappe. So lads, in order to attack better, you have to send people on a little decoy. You have to make it look like you're going to pass to them by sending them on a triggered run with L1. But actually, you pass somewhere else. This is going to confuse your opponent. Now, watch how Zin goes on a counter attack and also does a little decoy. So, he does his little build-up play. Then, he sends one of his strikers on a triggered run. And I'm not going to lie, 90% of us would have just gone over the top because it looks like the striker's in a good position for an over the top ball. But this was just a decoy. He actually just waits for Bonmati to make a really nice run on the inside of the defender, gives her a cheeky little double tap Y pass, boom, shot across goal, easy goal. The third thing you have to learn, boys, is when to correctly time your passes. Here, Emre Yilmaz is doing his tiki-taka, his passing in the centre, and during these passes, he's already sent Mbappe on a triggered L1 run. Now, you'll see that he only passes to Mbappe at the critical point, at the best possible point. So Mbappe is at the point where he's almost in line with the defender. He can't do it any later because then Mbappe would be offside, but if he does it any quicker, this particular ball probably would have reached him. So you kind of just want to wait until your striker that you've sent on a run or your winger is about to be in line with the defenders. I know so many people that do that final pass a little bit too early and it always gets intercepted, boys. So it's about the timing of your passes. So boys, the fourth thing that you need to learn is to be patient and quickly adapt to the situation in front of you. So most of these pros, lads, they're not doing anything too fancy. You'll find that they're just passing the ball swiftly, nice short passes, but what they're actually doing is they're patiently waiting for their opponent to make a little mistake. So I'll give you an example here. Samu Gamer, he's attacking, and after he gets the ball to his striker and he's through on goal, most of us would not have been patient and we would have tried to shoot first time. But he predicts that the centre back is going to slide or go for a tackle. He waits, and then again he waits even more because he wants to see what's the keeper movement, what is the keeper doing. So then he sees that there's extra space, boom, the shot goes into the back of the goal. Now lads, the fifth thing that you have to learn is probably the most broken mechanic in FIFA right now, and it's first time shots. I want you to pay close attention to this next clip. Now, in order to score first time shots like this, the player that's shooting has to have been sent on a triggered run already. Now, the way that you do this is with L1 and pointing towards the guy that you want to send on a run with the left stick, or by player locking, which is a more reliable way, but obviously more advanced skill. It's just such an insane mechanic right now, lads. And the sixth thing you need to learn, boys, and this one you may say is basic, but it's simply play to your team's strengths. You know how much playstyle pluses matters in this game, and as you can see, this is exactly what pros are doing. If you've got a striker with low driven plus, get it into his feet and immediately go for that shot. If you've got midfielders with tick attacker plus, get those fast short passes in. The movement is going to be absolutely incredible. If you've got wingers with rapid plus, use their speed. Obviously you're here to improve on weaknesses, but generally when you're attacking, if you've noticed already on FC26 that you're a very good left stick dribbler, okay, then I advise you to get the ball out onto the wing like Tex did right in the first clip, then bring it back inside, and it'll be easier for you to left stick dribble because you've got less opponents to take on. Hope you enjoyed the video, lads. Show it some love. Let's get 50 thumbs up on this video, and let me know in the comments what you want to see more of next. I know some people wanted to see some defending videos. If you want another tutorial on attacking with different lessons and different elements, let me know in the comments. And as always, boys, much love. If you want to come speak to me live, boys, and catch the FIFA streams, I've put my schedule in the community posts section of the YouTube channel. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one, boys. Much love. Peace.